A Cold Dish is the movie I'm reviewing today, and this movie is on Uchenna Bunabo TV. A Cold Dish talk about a man who decided to take revenge on the girl he was crushing on in university days. As he took this revenge, things did not go as he planned. But he did got a quick pound of flesh from what he decided to do. So this is what this movie called A Cold Dish is about. What I like about this movie, let me start with good acting from Mercy Macjoe. Mercy Macjoe has been out of the scene for a while now, maybe family, maybe personal reasons, we don't know. But it's good to see that she's back. If you are a fan of Nollywood, you should know her face. She is really good in those days, and I'm happy to see her being back. So this is actually, I don't know, but this is actually her first major comeback in a movie, and I'm happy for her. Just like I said, her acting here, she had this character where she was married to Emodi in this movie. She was the one that this friend was taking the revenge on. She was really good. They deceived her that her genotype did not match her fiance, so that took a whole turn on her. She has to go through a lot of emotional trauma, emotional roller coaster because of this information being given to her by her best friend. Guys, she did well, giving us a lot of emotion, the crying, the anger, the disappointment, everything. Like, she gave us all of that, and she was really great. She looks really beautiful. I love that about her acting. Then also I want to give props to Paul Vicks. He was the one that was taking the revenge. This guy is not really popular face on YouTube. These are some of the guys they use for supporting cast and stuff like that. He was really good. The guy was good. I was really surprised. I was like, oh, I think we need to see more. We need to be seeing like supporting cast sometimes act as main characters. They can still use the popular faces on the flyer, but we can still have this supporting cast acting as main characters, because sometimes these supporting casts are so good, like they give their all, because they know that they might not get this gig anymore, so they give their best so they can be called again. You know how it goes now. So yeah, Paul Vicks, he was really good. The way he was able to max everything as the perfect friend, the perfect family or friend doctor to this couple, only to be taken from them, taking his own revenge on them. That was really nice. I really enjoyed his character. So at first I did not really suspect it, even me as a viewer. So that was how perfect he actually acted his role. He did so well. I really enjoy his character so much. Next thing I like about this movie is costume. I'll give it to Macjoe, but that's Mercy Macjoe's costume. She might be in her late 30s, not too sure. She dressed so maturely, even her wedding gown or her court wedding gown, that was really nice. The classiness in her costume in this movie was so beautiful. Then also her best friend, same. And how can I forget Emodi's costume? In fact, costume in general for this movie was spot on. Everyone came correct. So kudos to the costumier or the person in charge of wardrobe for this project. I think I like what everyone wore in this movie. Another thing I like about this movie is the fact that this movie was precise, straight to the point. There was a plot twist which obviously, like I said, I didn't see Paul Vicks playing that character, and nobody could see that he was taking a revenge on them. They made it look like they were actually having a problem with their genotype, and that was a good thing. But I appreciate how they were able to tell everything, the plot twist, everything in a short period of time. This movie was not even 1 hour 40 minutes, and it was that good. So I appreciate that. The movie was short, in my opinion, and good story, straight to the point, even with a plot twist, and still have to do all of that in that short period of time. So it is not too long. I appreciate that a lot about this movie. Lastly, I want to appreciate how their dialogues were. Their dialogues were not delaying. I think that might play a role of how short the movie is. They were not dragging their sentences. They were not dragging their interaction. You know, you talk just like how friends will be gisting. You give your take, I give my take. You will not give your take, I'll wait like 5 seconds, 10 seconds to reply you. No, I think I love how their dialogues were. So those are the things I like about this movie. What I don't like about this movie, first I'll start with cinematography. Bunabo, I'm still beefing with you on your cinematography thing. This movie was point blank yellow in my opinion, and I don't know why they decided to choose this color grading for this movie. Camera was really good, the crispness of the picture quality was good. I just have a problem with the color grading or color scheme for this particular movie. I don't know why, like the yellowish is just pretty too much. I hated it for that purposes alone. Another thing I don't like about this movie was the scene where the policemen came to arrest Paul. That scene was not done properly. So director or whoever is in charge, next time please make sure the policemen are actors, or let them know that this is a movie they need to act. They didn't do it as if they are doing it in real life. So the way the policemen dress, I'm thinking they are real life policemen, they are not actors. So that was how come that scene wasn't really done properly in my opinion. So yeah, another thing I want to say is that the storyline is quite boring, even though it had a plot twist. Basically you just have to say someone taking a revenge, and everything was surrounding genotype. Basically that is it. That is the whole point of this movie, and when you sit down you're like, this movie really doesn't make sense at all. So yes, the storyline is quite boring, but I appreciate that they did it in a short possible time. So yeah, those are the things I do not like about this movie. Rating is just because of the comeback of Mercy Macjoe. I rate this movie a 5/10. If you haven't seen A Cold Dish, it is on Bunabo TV, the world to watch. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in my next movie review.